I'm going to show you the chorus section of Jungle by Drake. I know a lot of people just wanted the chords, so I'm going to start by showing you only the chords, and then I'm going to show you the melody, and then at the very end a way to piece the two together. Alright, so the first chord is A minor 7. You're going to have A in the left hand, in the right hand B, C, E, G. All these chords are just 2 beats each. The second chord is B minor 7. That's B in the left hand, B, D, F sharp, A. If this moves a little quick, I definitely want to encourage you to just kind of pause or rewind it. I've got to go a little quicker than I'd like to just to fit everything into a short enough video. The next chord is D minor 7. So in the left hand that's D, in the right hand that's C, E, F, and A. The fourth chord, there is no right hand. It's just, there's no left hand, it's just right hand. G sharp, C, E, G. Then the next chord, we're going to go back to the first one, which was A minor 7, A, B, C, E, G. And then we're doing that B minor 7 chord again. I'm saying the actual chord names for anyone that's learning theory, just so you know what they're actually called. B minor 7, so B, B in the right hand, D, F sharp, A. And then we go to that same D minor 7, D, C, E, F, A. The next one's where it changes a little. It's going to be a G7 chord. That's G in the left hand, B in the right hand, E, F, A. All we've done is taken the C and moved it down. Then there's a little passing chord that you can kind of hear in the recording. Keep the G in the bass here. And we move the right hand to B, D, and that's the only two things in the right hand that happen that are quicker. The next chord is a C major 7. That's C in the left hand, B, E, G, B in the right hand. Then there's a little kind of melody part in the recording. So you hit the chord, and then in the background, it's a piano or some sort of instrument you can hear. They play those 3 notes separate. E, G, B. So you hit the chord, and then E, G, B. The next part pretty much sounds like this chord here, which is C, E, G sharp, B. And then the right hand does another little melody that you can hear in the background. E, B, E. So you hit the chord in the left hand, and then those 3 notes in the right hand. Now, the next chord is a C major 7. What I've been doing is just playing that in the left hand here. C, E, G, B. And then the right hand plays that little melody again. So you hit the chord, and play that little melody. We've got one more chord to go. It's an F sharp 7 with something called a sharp 11 for anyone that's paying attention to that. You've got F sharp in the left hand, A sharp, C, and E. This is what we call a sharp 11 if anyone's learning theory. Alright, so that's the chords of the chorus. I'm just going to play that through one more time. that gets you through the chorus. So for those of you that just wanted the chords, you can hop off now, that's it. But if you want to play the melody too, I'm going to show you what that is. So first I'm going to show you just the melody, and then we're going to piece them together. The melody is pretty simple. It's just two phrases, two separate phrases. And the first one is 5 notes. G, F sharp, E, B, A. So in rhythm, it's the very first part that the singer sings. And again, slowly, that's G, F sharp, E, B, A. Now this is the range he's singing it in, but you can definitely play it up here if you want to fill out the sound a little on the piano. The second phrase is a little bit longer than that. I'll go note by note. It's G, F, E, and then hop down to B, A, G, E, B, G, A. Let me do that one more time. It's a little long. So G, F, E, and then hop down to B, A, G, E, B, G, A. And that part of the melody and rhythm is, it's all perfectly steady. Every note's the same length. So that's all there is in the melody. The trick is putting these together. And when you do that, you've got to kind of arrange it a little on the piano. So if you know a little bit of theory, you might be comfortable knowing the chords and the melody, what I've just shown you, and kind of putting it together. But if not, I'll show you how I do it. There's probably many ways to do this, but this is just the way that I like to play it all together. So first I'll just play it, and then I'll break it down and show it to you. So you see I've moved a few things around to be able to make that happen. So you hit the first chord, and then right away I like to jump up an octave higher and play the melody up here. When you go to hit your B note in the melody, that's when the B minor 7 chord comes in. So to do that, what I do is B, F sharp, B, D, F sharp, the melody note B, and then you bring that down to your A. So and then the next part's just chords, because the melody pauses. And then you come back in with the A minor 7. You do this same thing again. And now here's where you have to combine the chords and the melody again. So you're going to hit your D minor 7. And then I like to jump up the octave again. I've kind of just been throwing in a couple notes there to make it, to fill out the sound a little. So that slowly, here's your D minor 7 chord, D, C, E, F, A, and then I go up here and I do G, C, G. That G begins the melody. G, F, E. Then when you go to hit the B of the melody, you do your G7 chord down here. Now if you can reach, you can do G, F, B. But if you can't reach, you can just do G and F, it's fine. That's when you hit B. Then you keep going with the melody, A, G, E, B, G. On the last note of the melody, of that part of the melody, that's when you hit the next chord, your C major 7, C, E, G, B. So that section again is. And you can see I like to throw in some grace notes just for some extra flavor to it. That's totally optional. You can do that. And then from there, it's pretty much the same as just playing the chord part that I showed you earlier. So I know that's a lot. I know I probably moved a little quickly for some people, but like I said, definitely just rewind it or ask me questions in the comments to clarify anything. One last thing I'll show you is just to get a little extra rhythmic feel with this. That can happen with the left hand. And the way to do that is, you're playing the same note in octaves, but you can do the, with your pinky, you do a long note, and then you do the second beat number 2, is like a staccato note. And you can let go of the chord there as well. Because in the track you hear the drums doing that, bass drum, snare drum, back and forth. And I kind of like to do that to give it a little bit more motion with the rhythm. So that should give you the basic idea of the chorus. Like I said, next time we're going to cover the verse, and then if people want it, let me know, and I'll do a video on how to improvise over this song. So hope that helps. Thanks a lot.